Frank Jewett, candidate for Campbell City Council. During my service to the Campbell community as your elected trustee on the West Valley Mission Community College District Board of Trustees, we managed and balanced a $100 million budget. We raised $235 million to refurbish and modernize both West Valley and Mission campuses. As your council member, I will, as a priority, balance the budget. I will increase city revenues through the expansion of business and enterprise in Campbell. Taxes. Taxes hurt families and they hurt the quality of life in our community. I'm opposed to raising taxes. What I will pledge to you is that I will increase and expand business enterprise in the city of Campbell to enhance the quality of life of this community.
So how long have you known Frank Jewett?
I've known Frank Jewett for over 20 years.
Has Frank Jewett been involved in the community?
Frank Jewett has been extremely active in the community. He's been a civic leader. He's been served on multiple boards here in the community of Campbell, and he's been a very valuable leader here in the community itself.
What do you think are the key and important issues in this election and for the city of Campbell?
I would say the number one issue here in Campbell is business and jobs. Both kind of go together. You need to bring the businesses here so they can bring the jobs here. I've seen multiple businesses within the past several months go out of business that have been staples right here in downtown Campbell, and they've gone out of business. We can't let that happen anymore. We need to keep these businesses here. We need to go and help them do whatever it takes to be able to survive here in Campbell and be able to create more jobs in here, as well as bring new business here into Campbell, like maybe looking into some green technology and doing some other things as well here in the community of Campbell to bring as many jobs as we possibly can.
What do you think Frank Jewett will be able to do about job creation and bringing new businesses to Campbell?
Well, Frank Jewett has been a business owner himself, so he understands the business owners, what it takes to be a business owner. So, and he can use that to be able to help bring more businesses here to Campbell, because he can understand that and be able to understand how he can help best bring more businesses here to Campbell.
Thank you.
Jobs and business. It's critically important that we increase the number of jobs and we increase the number of businesses in Campbell. My pledge to you within the first 100 days of being elected to the City Council of Campbell is to bring 5 new businesses to Campbell. Number 2, create an incubator program that's sustainable, that will bring the next great company to Campbell. Number 3, to have an ongoing developers and small business conference so that we can help small business in our community grow and expand.
I understand that you've worked with Frank Jewett on a number of community projects.
Yes, indeed. I have worked with Frank on several community projects, and I do believe that as the businessman that Frank is, that he could be very definitely that community leader that we're looking for within the city of Campbell.
Public safety. Public safety is by far the most important aspect of any thriving and expanding community. My top priority is to ensure that we have safe neighborhoods, safe schools, and clean parks. that the property values are maintained, that the quality of life is at its very best.
Good morning, Christine.
Good morning, I'm Christine and I'm a 22-year resident of Campbell, California.
I understand that you've been very active and involved in the Campbell community.
Yes, I have. I've done numerous things, and one of those things is the American Legion. I belonged to American Legion for several years.
I understand that through the American Legion, you became acquainted with Frank Jewett.
Yes, I have. Through the American Legion, I became very familiar with who Frank Jewett is, and I've had the pleasure of working with him side by side in many of the numerous activities we've done.
Many of the residents of Campbell feel that the most important thing is leadership for the next few years, and seeing Campbell become the most prosperous city that it could possibly be. How important do you think leadership is for the city of Campbell?
Wow, these days I think it's very important. You know, in the 22 years that I've been here, a resident of Campbell, I've seen just incredible growth, and I think the importance of having strong leadership is paramount, and I think Frank Jewett is one to fill those shoes.
Hi, my name's Matthew Dean. I've been a resident of the city of Campbell for 25 years. I'm a former mayor of the city of Campbell. Spent 8 years on the city council altogether.
I understand that you've worked with Frank Jewett on a number of community projects.
Yes, I've worked with Frank on a number of community projects. They've been enjoyable. What I enjoyed about those projects wasn't just the projects, but in working with Frank, I got to observe 3 critical qualities that I believe are necessary for good leadership and for the kind of people I want to see on our city council. One, he has excellent listening skills. Secondly, he's willing to work hard, and not just as a figurehead. He rolls up his sleeves, gets in there next to us, and goes to work. And lastly, I look at how he arrives at solutions by listening to people, taking in different concerns and ideas and suggestions, and then exhibiting the leadership that gets us to the best solution and a successful project.
As we come up on November 2nd, I ask for your evaluation and consideration and your vote, because Jewett can do it for Campbell City Council.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the